Hello, hello, welcome. I hope everything is working correctly. I'm a little bit late because I was having trouble getting it to capture, but here I am, and hopefully everything's going well on your end. Just let me know if it's not, and I will attempt to do something about that. But I believe I've got it functioning at least, though it is a bit weirder on my end, but should be fine. Now let me pull up stream chat. Stream manager. Perfect. Alrighty. So if none of you have played this game before, it is easily my favorite roguelike. It's a real-time strategy uh, with a buffering element where you can pause the game to make decisions and uh, sort of buffer the decision-making process. It's a lot of fun. So I have reset all my progress, so we'll be starting completely from scratch. And I hope you enjoy. So we only have this ship unlocked, and we are ready to go. I have it set to easy because I'm really, really bad at this game, and advanced edition content is enabled because I like all the extras. Alrighty. And here's the story. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: bomb weapons. Bombs teleport directly onto either ship. They bypass shields and defense drones. However, they affect only crew and systems. They do not do damage to the ship's hull. Alrighty, so systems are all of these we have around with the little icons, and they have power levels here that we can add power and remove power from. And if they get damaged, we have to have one of these people go and repair it in order to have it function fully. The hull is in the top left here. That is just how much health our ship has. It starts at 30 and it'll decrease every time we get hit until we can get to a place where we can repair it. This is how much scrap we have. We use that for upgrades and to purchase new equipment, which we have weapons, drones, augmentations, and systems. We'll get to that when we get to a shop or when we get some equipment. Up here we have our fuel, our missiles. That's how many missiles we have for our missile weapons, which we have our one here, and drone parts, which we use for drones, which we do not have a drone system. That would normally be here. Evade is at 15% because that is a combination of our piloting system and our engines. Shields, we have one level of shields, and that is because of our shield system being at level 2. We have medbay, oxygen supply. Medbay, if any of our little dudes gets hurt, we throw them in the medbay and they heal as long as that's powered. Oxygen supply keeps our ship having oxygen, which is very important as things go on later. Oxygen is one of the more important systems to keep track of and work around. Our sensors, that gives us info on the enemy ship. The stronger our sensors are, the better we can tell what's going on their side. And then doors, the stronger we have our door subsystems, the less likely you are to lose oxygen if anything's breached. If any enemy boards your ship, they will have to take longer getting through your doors. Currently, we only have level 1 doors, so they can just walk through these doors. And that's pretty much it for the most part. I think we are just good to get started and get going. One moment. Sorry about that. Alrighty, and I'm going to swap these around, so if our weapon system gets damaged, it will start removing our ability to use weapons from the right side to the left. So Artemis missiles are nice, but I like the burst laser more, and I'd rather be able to use the burst laser. Hello. I have removed the delay this time, so hopefully things will come through better. By the way, I'm about 50% sure I fixed the loyalty point thing, though I still don't know if it's a PC only thing you can do, but I'm about 50% sure that's working. I have zero way of testing that though, so alright, I think we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna hop, and if you have any questions, let me know. This game is a significant amount of fun. Right off the bat, distress signal might be nice. That could be just about anything. Over here doesn't give us a lot of options, but the enemy fleet comes from the left side, so you'll see it as we get further, like they'll start slowly taking territory and moving up as we're trying to get through the sector. Yeah, so I'll go for the distress. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Promise to help, sure. You consider your options. Simply fire on the defense system from a distance. That's fine. You fire a few volleys, but aren't able to penetrate the defense system's shields. Its weapons have no trouble piercing yours, though, and you take minor damage before escaping. The station will need to find help elsewhere. 5 damage to your hull. Okay. That's not just my hull, that's also my oxygen. Alright, so this is how the game works. Basically, at any point, I can press spacebar or my middle mouse button to pause the game, and I can issue commands to these people or pick targets for the weapons, or there's a number of different things I can do that I can do unpaused or paused. So I can issue commands while paused in order to get everything done, get myself thinking about what I need to do while not being in the stress of getting fired at by a bunch of enemies or losing oxygen in this situation. So we'll toss those to O2. They're going to fix that up. Go ahead and have you come work on this repair for now. Repair that breach a bit. And then those two just finished off oxygen, so they can go repair the breach as well. Alrighty, and rooms with this red and like pink cross diagonal lines. That means there is currently no oxygen in that room. If it's any sort of pink before this, that means that there is less oxygen in that room. Less oxygen doesn't do much, it's just an indicator that eventually there might not be any oxygen there. So yeah, there's no oxygen in this room. We're going to go ahead and send all of these guys over to the med bay. Let them heal up while that will refill with oxygen, because our O2 system's online. And see, there it goes. It's pink now, meaning there's less oxygen in that room, but eventually it'll turn back to white like all these other rooms. Alrighty. Now we have a store. Store might be a nice place to visit to explain some more things. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We are crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Continue. Alrighty, so this is the shop. I can buy a number of different things. I can buy fuel, missiles, drone parts. I can repair my ship. All these cost scrap, by the way, which is this up here. We have 30 of it. I can buy different systems, so like my weapons, O2, medbay, shields, all that. I can buy a crew teleporter, which allows me to send crew members to board enemy vessels. I don't think I'll go for that this run. Mind control, which temporarily turns enemies into allies, which can be pretty good. And hacking, which targets a single system, locking its doors and granting the ability to temporarily disable or disrupt it. And it requires a drone part to launch. I don't have enough scrap for any of these right now. I could also buy weapons. I could buy a chain burst laser. This dual shot laser decreases in cooldown the more it fires. After 3 volleys, it takes only 7 seconds to charge. But yeah, so chain weapons always have a stronger effect the more they've fired. So this one, it just fires more frequently every time it shoots. So that's pretty good. Burst laser 3. So this one will... Burst weapons just fire multiple shots. So this one, the burst laser 3, shoots 5 shots every time it finishes charging up, which is pretty good to get through shields and such. Because each time you deal 1 damage to a shield, that is 1 layer of the shield coming off. So every single shot of this, if it hits, will take off a layer of shield, which is pretty good. Then Hermes is a missile. Basically works... Missiles always go through shields, but they require a missile to fire. And there are ways to circumvent getting hit by missiles, like there are defense drones which can shoot missiles out of the sky, and stronger evade will evade missiles. But they can be pretty useful, but they do have the drawback of costing missiles, which are pretty tough to keep your hands on. Because even though you can buy a bunch of missiles at shops and such, you will eventually run out, just because the sheer amount of times you have to fire a missile. And then I can sell stuff that I already have, which I don't think I need to sell anything. That will give me 49 if I sell my Artemis missile, which is not enough for anything I'd want. So I'm just gonna repair and upgrade my ship a bit. Though I'm not 100% sure. Actually, no, there's nothing worth upgrading quite yet, so I'll just hold off on that. Alrighty, this line here is the line where they will end up being after this next jump. So the rebels will advance to this line next during my next jump. So if I jump over here to this distress beacon and we interact with whatever's going to happen here, then we can see where they advanced. Alrighty, once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Can you lead us there? Sure, we'll lead them. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Added a quest marker to your map. So every now and again, some of these places will have a quest to do. So this one wants us to get there in order for the quest to be finished. So as you can see, the rebels have advanced to here now, and they will push up to here during the next jump. So that means if I jumped over here, then when I get there, the rebels will be there and I'll have to fight them. I don't want that. They are very strong and it's very dangerous to be in their territory. So you sort of got to chart a course around to the exit of each sector without getting into their territory and while gathering the materials you need in order to beat the game. So we want to get to this quest. We can probably chart a course through here pretty well. Yeah, because they won't be on us quite yet. We'll hop up here. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. I can either demand the surrender of their goods or avoid the ship. I like playing the good guys, so I'm just going to avoid the ship. They stay outside your weapons range and eventually jump away. Continue. Alrighty, onward. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. No thank you. I'm going to reject your offer. Too bad you will regret this decision. Alrighty, so now this is combat. The way it works is I can basically I can click on any of my weapons and I can choose where that weapon will fire once it's charged up. I can either do it like this and pick it every single time it would fire, or I can set it to auto fire, which I generally prefer doing, and it'll just always fire whenever it's up and ready. Alrighty, I have 8 missiles, so I want to be somewhat sparing in my missiles, or I just want to blow them with the idea that I might just get a better weapon later that doesn't require missiles. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, just because I don't really enjoy missiles. Hello. Yeah, yeah, this is easily my favorite roguelite or roguelike game. It is very, very fun. So we're gonna have Artemis on their shields so that more of my shots can land without having to worry about the shields. And a burst laser is going to hit their weapons because I don't want them hitting me. And I think that's a pretty solid plan. For now. This could easily backfire, but this is also like one of the first enemies, so it won't backfire. So Wyatt, you're on laptop, correct? I know I asked you this last time, but I think I'm about 50% sure I may have gotten the loyalty points working. Do you see a number in the bottom, like, in the bottom left below the chat? I mean, I guess it would technically be bottom right of the screen if you have the chat open, but like the bottom left side of the chat screen. Sweet, so we got some scrap, a drone part, and some missiles, I believe, which is pretty good. Drone parts I have no use for. Missiles I'll probably have no use for at some point, but the scrap is always good. I'll always accept more scrap. Alrighty. Now we can... I kind of want to wiggle my way around a bit to hopefully get more scrap before hitting this shop. So that's what I'm gonna do. We should be okay to do that. The rebels are still pretty far behind. We got time. Alrighty, another rebel checkpoint is monitoring this location. A number of civilian ships are awaiting inspection. Any of them could be Federation loyalists. The rebels haven't noticed you yet. I want to help the Federation loyalists, so I'm going to bribe the rebels to release civilian ships. Like most rebels, they are just men trying to get by in a rough galaxy. They take your scrap and let everyone continue their journeys. So that's 10. Contact civilian ships. One of the civilian ships contacts you and reveals they are Federation loyalists. An eavesdropping rebel swoops in, destroys the ship, and turns to attack you. Ah, rebels. Hate. Must. Kill. You messed with my boy, I messed with you. Nah, so, but that's the main story of this game, is these rebels are conquering the galaxy and basically enforcing unjust systems, and we've been on the losing end of this fight for a very long time. So, please don't kill us, we'll give you everything we have. Sure. I'm nice enough, they can live. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we've been on the back foot of this for a while now, and they are planning on attacking our base with basically a super weapon. And we basically learned of their plans, and we're currently trying to make it back to our base in order to warn the Federation. We can get one more jump before we hit the store. Yeah, I think we can safely go here. man. That's fine. He'll be back. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Intervene to defend the outpost, of course. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage your ship. Alrighty. Same plan as always. Missile shields. Laser the weapons. Oh, by the way, this little thing flying around, that is an enemy drone. It will basically, drones basically fight automatically. They just do what they do while you basically, other than sending them out, you have no control over them. So yeah, this one fires a beam. So beam weapons cannot go through shields for the most part. There are some exceptions, but most weaker beams cannot penetrate through shields. And they do not do any damage to shields, so you need some sort of a laser or an ion, or in some cases a missile to take down shields. Alrighty, so we have its weapons down, so we don't need to worry about it taking down my shields much. I missed 2 missiles already. Feels lovely. We're gonna miss a third? Let's see it. Ah, no, we hit it that time. Good. Ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. Sweet. 3 fuel, a missile, and 10 scrap. The outpost tails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. Missile, a drone part, and 19 scrap. Sweet. More missiles, more scrap, more good. Alrighty, now I'm gonna hop up to the store. See if they give us any weapons. That's what I kind of want. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Alright, so drone control, crew teleporter, backup battery. I could buy a crew member or augmentations. So these basically give permanent effects throughout the rest of your run as long as you have them equipped. So this one would allow me to teleport crew and bombs through super shields, which come up later. That is not very useful to me because I have neither of those. A life form scanner, which detects the location of life forms even when sensors don't function. That'd be pretty neat for taking out their crew, though I don't do that too much with this ship, so I will leave that one. FTL jammer, which scramble enemy ships' FTL computers, doubling the time it takes for them to jump, which I don't think I really need that either. I could grab drone control or a crew member, though I don't think I need any of those yet, so I'm just going to repair and get a bunch of fuel to make sure I don't run out, because I don't want to be stranded without fuel. That can get pretty annoying. Alright, I'm going to buy a power bar in order to power up this engine system one more, and then I want to start building towards better shields, I think. Alright. So shields only work on 2s, so I need another shield upgrade in order to power the second layer of shields. Which I am saving up for. I need 30 for the next, so got a little bit. Alrighty, now I can jump over closer to the quest. Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. That's us, so I'm going to send a party to investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost, but it appears the rebels have found it before you. The place is empty, and fate and bloodstains can be seen in the living quarters. You find the encrypted signal emitter and shut it off before leaving. Alrighty. Didn't get anything from that one, but it happens. Let's see, so that's... This jump will put it there. Next jump will put it about here. Jump after that will put it about there. I think I can make it to the exit if I do that without them being on me. It'll be close. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Attack them. Attack you. How dare you attack? And I will be going for shields and weapons again. Although, I don't know, is that a burst laser or is that just a laser? Well, I guess we'll see. Ah, it's just a laser. So they actually can't do much to me. I might just go for their pilot system then. Force them to stop moving entirely. Firing up its FTL, it's trying to escape. That's not allowed. The slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives are probably lost on that ship. Alrighty. Now I can go to this quest and then the exit before they hit me. You arrive and the ship you were escorting jumps in behind you. Thanks for the help. We work at a nearby fusion power plant. We could try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. Upgrade your reactor by 1. Nice. That is not too bad. Alright, we can jump to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. I don't have any damage to my hull, so I will ignore. Next sector. Okay, so this is the overmap. It shows our options for where to go next. Anything that is green is a civilian sector, anything's red is a hostile sector, and purple is a nebula. Nebulas are very annoying, difficult, so I'll probably try to steer clear from them, seeing as how we don't have to go through any with this map layout.
Red, go red, go red.
Go red? I could go red. Hostile's
Red
not too
only
bad.
ones.
Sadly I can't do red only, but I
Wait.
could make it pretty far on red.
Sorry, I'm distracting you. But have you unlocked the crystal people?
Not on this. I restarted the. I like full reset the game for stream. So.
Oh damn.
So yeah, this is like technically the first run on this now. But yeah, I could go hostile. Hostile generally means more ship fights, right? Yeah, whatever. Abandoned sector, that'll be a nice one. Abandoned sector is... what are they called? I forget, but the sector has been largely abandoned since a series of battles decimated the local population. An unusual alien race is reportedly scavenging in the area. You'd best be on guard. Alrighty. Ooh, I don't like big, open, unable to jump between places areas. Alright, so we're forced to follow this path until here, and then I'll probably do a little bit of wiggling around. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. So... yeah, we'll explore the asteroid field. Worst that could happen is like some hull damage, I'm pretty sure. You happen upon an abandoned mining site. A few mining drones were left behind that could be repurposed. Sweet. By the way, would you like me to stream this to you over Discord, or are you good?
No, I'm working right now. So.
Fair enough. Like, real job working, or Final Fantasy job working?
Final Fantasy job working.
Gotcha, okay. Another unmanned ship patrols this area. You prepare the ship for combat. Easy. Yeah, no shields, so everything on weapons. Get rid of their ability to hurt me in any way that matters. Oh, okay. We took down our doors, which not too bad. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Sweet. Alright, let's let him repair, and then we'll return everyone to their stations. Then we'll go ahead and head down here and start snaking our way around, gathering some more stuff. You discover one of the rebels' autonomous scouts. The ship AI wastes no time in engaging your ship. Alrighty, Ion, that'll be a problem. Drone. Yeah, we'll go for shields, missiles, weapon, drones. Drones with our laser, because the drone is the thing that's actually going to be doing damage to me, so. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Sweet. Yeah, I should be safe to go here and around, depending. Yeah, that'll have plenty of options, though I'll probably stick to these upper options for the most part. Yeah, for sure. We'll go to distress first, though. Pretty safe for now. As soon as you arrive at the distress signal, shots are fired toward your ship. A trap. Perfect. Love traps. Traps just mean another reason to shoot people. Get out of here. Oh, okay, that'll be a problem pretty quickly, so let's put out that fire. I could vent it, but it's also our O2 system, so I don't want to have to worry about it. You are considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. Yeah, sure. We'll accept their offer. Alright, I'll have these guys go heal again. And then back. Alrighty, on to here. You stumble across a badly damaged Lanius craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. It must have been quite the fight. You scrap what remains. Sweet. More scrap. Bad idea. Not great idea. Okay idea. Good idea. Yeah, we'll go for the good idea. Elenius Merchant appears to have a significantly improved translator, as you clearly understand their message. Metal content more than sufficient. Does your ship care to exchange resources for excess metal? Agree to exchange, decline, or decline, but ask about their translation device. They want drone parts, which I have no use for, so I'd love the scrap, but the translation device, I forget what that does. I'm gonna go for it. I've got enough scrap for now. Yes, it is quality. Our ship contains excess. Care to purchase? I'll purchase the translator. Your ship's dock, and you are more than a little surprised when the Lanius you spoke with boards your ship. It appears the device you purchased was one of the beings that learned your language. Oh, okay. That'll do. Yeah, and we'll have them be our shield. Okay, so Lanius drain oxygen in the rooms they're in. And if I remember correctly, that's pretty much all they do. Yeah, drains oxygen from rooms and slow movement, but no damage from lack of oxygen. So they're pretty useful, depending. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and, actually, no, we kind of want you at the back of the ship and you on shields. So if you're in the back of the ship, you're not going to get in anyone else's way with your oxygen draining, so do just fine. Alrighty, now we get to jump around a bunch before the exit for more loot. Scans show no sign of any ships or settlements nearby. You have no way of knowing if the area was always uninhabited or if it was simply raced by the Lanius. Alrighty, so another empty jump. It happens, but a little annoying. I need stuff. Jump over to here. You intercept discussions between a rebel patrol and a human mining colony. We realize you're scared, but all reports indicate the metal bastards target abandoned settlements only. If we relocated our fleets based on every request from backwater... Wait, what's that? Before you can react, the channel is cut and the rebel ship moves into attack.
Troy. Blood for
Destroy.
the Blood God.
Blood for the Blood God. Dang it, they took out our weapons. That's not good at all. Okay, got enough power to turn our burst laser back on at least. Alrighty, and Artemis as well on the shields. Turn everyone to where they should go. You will be healed. Change of plans, you won't be healed quite yet. Hopefully they won't take too much damage from that fire. Oh, our shields are down though. That is... he'll be fine though. That's a good enough place for the breach to be. Yeah, we'll keep that the way it is for now. This one fight's been taking a lot of damage. That is no good at all. Okay. But luckily, I think we've pretty much got them. Nearly. The Dazers show us your honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. Yeah, you can leave with your lives. Alrighty, once these engines are done, you go heal. Alright, and then head back. Alrighty, now we can head. Let's see. So this will go 1, 2. I think I can store jump. Wait, that'll go 1, 2. So 1, 2. And then it'll. Yeah, okay, so we have to go here. Alrighty, a rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. Well, you'll keep waiting. And by waiting, I mean in the afterlife. You're gonna die. Okay, that is a charge laser. Yeah, 1 damage to a non-system room. That's fine. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Neat. And the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump into the next sector. It looks like this beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. They're stopping and searching any ship that passes through. Civilians are being harassed, and Federation members are detained. The rebels haven't noticed you yet. This worked so well last time, so let's do it again. Bribe the rebels to release the civilian ships. These rebels are easily swayed by the prospect of additional scrap. They release the civilian ships, and everyone is free to go. Contact civilian ships. One of the civilian ships contacts you and reveals they are Federation loyalists. An eavesdropping rebel swoops in, destroys the ship, and turns to attack you. Alrighty, here we go again. No. Shields. Weapons. Okay, you will go repair the oxygen. And you are gonna go help repair the weapons. Laser is on, and it will target the weapons. Keep those down as much as possible. Okay, so everyone can go back. Artemis, get the shields. Ryan, you go ahead and heal. And then return. Enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. No escape. No escape. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Next sector. Ooh, homeworlds. I know you said red all the way, but there's a homeworld section. I'm gonna head there. I forget if there's any ship unlocks there, but Zoltan homeworlds would be interesting enough. The Zoltan patrol their borders but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. Alrighty. Nebula over here. Nebula does weird things. It's good in the way that while you're in Nebula, the Federation basically takes twice as much time per jump. They cover half the distance each time while you're in a nebula, but also your what is it, scanner system, sensors. Your sensors are disabled, so you can't see anything beyond the rooms that your characters are in, and anything on the enemy's ship. You can see if anything is damaged, but you won't be able to see fires, breaches, enemies boarding, other wild stuff. So, not too bad, but there are also a couple of other nasty things that could happen in nebulas that I'll probably talk about if they come up. I think I'll head down that way though, have it as an option. Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves into attack while a boarding party beams aboard from a nearby transport. Alright, so now we gotta deal with combat. Combat I solved pretty easily. I just threw all my units into the med bay, open up all the doors except the med bay and the pilot, and then we vent all the outside doors, leaving no oxygen anywhere. And so basically force these guys to fight us in the med bay. And then we close the doors. Missiler shields, burst laser, their weapons. That's a missile. Yep, that was a missile. We can probably have you head back there now. Repair that oxygen, because that's going to become a problem very soon if we don't repair it. Since we just vented all the oxygen from our ship. Alrighty, we dealt with the ship, now we just gotta deal with these guys. Yeah, you can head back there. Pretty safe. Alright, and then once these guys are all healed up, then we'll return them to their positions. Alrighty. That didn't go too bad. We're still really low on hull, but we have been for a while. I want to find a shop to repair soon, if possible. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Yeah, I'll get cheap fuel. 6 fuel. Good. Thank you for your business. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and keep zigzagging around. Staying as close to the fleet as possible currently. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its Engi escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Well, shouldn't be refusing hails. Okay, we took out the problem weapon, the one that can get through my shields. Because the other one's a beam weapon. There you go, now its weapons are all down. And we are about to... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this drone is taking out most of the missiles I fired. Though sometimes missiles can slip past depending on the situation, so that's why I'm still firing them. And we are out of missiles. So now we've only got this laser for damage until we get more missiles. Ship explodes, revealing a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Alrighty.
What's your favorite weapon?
I really like ion weapons.
Yeah, the shield disruptors.
Mm-hmm. You arrive in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weaponry will be confiscated for processing. You don't have time for this. Do not have time for this. Take out everything.
Destroy.
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 I don't like missile weapons just because of how unreliable everything with them is. Having a limited number of missiles is very stressful for me. The fact they can be shot down by defense drones, also not a fan of. Yeah, so most lasers. Also not a huge fan of beams, though I can enjoy them a bit more, as long as I have a way to take down shields. But yeah, ions and lasers are my go-tos. I should have just gone for their shields and let the asteroids tear them apart. Actually, I can still do that, though they've only got 1 whole point, so as soon as this hits, they're done anyway. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Alrighty, on to the next one. We are entering this nebula now, or should we... No, we can safely head up here first. Keep zigzagging around. A small rebel ship is docked at a small rebel ship is docked at a small station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power up the weapons. Alrighty, we will go ahead and take out their shields first with the laser. Now that we don't have any missiles. now we can target the weapons. Now that their shields are down. Alrighty. Back to shields. Actually, I think I want to just keep their weapons down as much as possible. I don't want them dealing any more damage to me than I have to let them deal. You've clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. They didn't do anything specifically bad to me or to anyone else, so I will accept their offer. Got a lot of scrap, but I'm saving up for when we would hit a store. Nebula. The amount of hole I have, no. I think I'm gonna hop up here. That's just far enough out of it. And then I can jump around over here. Hoping for a store. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Sure, we'll participate in their study. As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. You heard the Zoltans yell in the distance, we're being held hostage. Alrighty. Well, we know how to deal with this. We just throw everyone in the medbay, and we vent it all, and hope nothing hits our oxygen. Or, actually, might just keep you back there on the engines. Because they'll... yeah, should be fine. I don't want to vent the oxygen in the medbay, so... we'll keep the guy that vents our oxygen out of the medbay for now. Alright, everyone can head back. And you can go to medbay because you got hurt a little bit on your way back. One moment. Alright. Let's just keep those weapons down so that it can't hurt us more. God, we're in the red on our hull now. I think that means we're 9. Yeah, looks about 9. Oh, sweet, our... oh, I forgot to move you back to engines, but you take out the ship and contact the research station. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passerby. Please take this. Sweet, so we got a combat drone Mark 1, which we don't have combat systems, so we'll probably just end up selling that. But as I was saying a little bit earlier, our weapon system, our guy here, ranked up his weapon stat, so I believe that means, okay, so that's 15% faster charging. Yeah, sweet, so those are charging 15% faster. Good, good. Oh, sweet, and we got missiles. So we'll turn those back on. Didn't think it was gonna hit there. I'm going into the nebula now. Delay their progress some. So wait for the FTL drive to charge. You have to expect to be ambushed at any moment. However, no attack comes. Sweet, okay. That's a good start. So yeah, as you can see, they're much slower through here. And I think we're gonna hop around a little more in the nebula. That's not what I was looking for. You spy 2 pirate ships lurking in the nebula here. Which, sorry, the mic's doing weird stuff again. They remain unaware of your presence. You're able to get your scanners to at least identify their cargo. One is carrying the fuel supplies, the other the ammunition. They begin to drift away from each other in the storm. Um, I can secure the fuel supplies, secure the ammunition, or leave them be. I am in I believe this is an ion storm. Yeah, ion storm, which means I only have half the power to power my systems, which is very, very bad, so I'm gonna let them be. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. Yes, it is. We are getting out of here. Um, and I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get the heck out of the nebula so that I don't have to worry about ion storms or anything else. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it is a rebel automated scout. Alrighty, so let's take you out. Fire everything at their weapons so that they don't hit us with anything. Perfect. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. Perfect. Still no shops, though. Okay,
Sitting on a
so...
lot of scrap right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on a load of scrap, sitting on 9 hull. Like, I need to repair. I'm sitting on 400 scrap, is what I'm at
Jeez.
currently. There are a few more zealous in their customs checks than the Zoltan. A team of border police beam on board. There's just a little confusion over your weapons licenses, but things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. Alrighty, we know how to deal with this. Vent it all. Take out their shields and their weapons. Okay, hit our engines. Now we're down to, what is that, 7 hull? Very low amount of hull. Far too low. Maybe Sophia, once you're healthy. There we go. Okay, turn. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Good. Okay, and then we can jump up here. Hopefully any of those two is a shop, store, something. You don't have time to hail the Zoltan ship that was waiting at this beacon before it jumps away. They are a careful race. Oh wait, I didn't realize it was gonna get covered anyway. I think we can jump there, and then jump down. No, I can't jump down from there. I can, yeah, so we're sort of locked into going to the exit next anyway. What appears to be a Zoltan science ship requests permission to dock. Sure, we haven't been burned by this before. Dock with them. We have been studying the relationships between the species and have determined that the Federation still has potential to be a net positive for the galaxy. Please accept this gift to aid your journey. Sweet. Don't mind if I do. Stress signal up there that I cannot reach without blocking off my exit path. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You see a small station refitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. Repair 20 damage. Thank you for your business, no refunds. Thank you. Lovely. Next sector. Rock controlled. Oh, now I don't have to worry about dying in the next few jumps. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. For sure. Keep jumping around. Zigzag it around. Hopefully hit a store. Shop. As you jump in, a vast figure appears on the view screen. The rock captain rubs the green moss-like appendage on his chin and then orders his crew to open fire. Alright, so these guys have 2 layers of shield. That is going to be a problem soon once we run out of missiles. Because we're starting to get to harder enemies. Okay, you go repair that oxygen. We're gonna need air. Anyway, I could spend 1 of that scrap? Oh, I wish. I'm at 421 scrap. Alrighty, there we go. Now we should have this fight in the bag. As long as they stop resisting the damage to their hull. And as long as I don't miss everything. The rock ship hails. Enough. We are told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. Sure. I'd rather not fight longer than I have to. Keep zigzagging around looking for a shop so that I can spend some of the scrap. Alrighty, so this is an asteroid field. The captain of a rock freighter lost in the asteroid field hails you. Our coordinates led us here, but only death greets us. What must be, must be. Death to all. You power up the battle systems and wonder how long they've been stuck here. I am going to take out their shields and let the asteroid field tear them apart. Before they do the same to me. Okay, that missed her shield. Good. Now I can just go ahead and target their weapons. Keep their shields down with the missiles. The rock ship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal, saying willing to buy their lives. Yeah, sure. Oh, just noticed that was on fire. Repair those doors, and then once everything's repaired, we will jump on our way. God, music in this game rocks. Return to your positions, and jump. Still no shops, so we're gonna keep zigzagging, grabbing as much stuff as we can. You see a small trading post and ask about refueling, but they respond, "Go away, we don't serve your kind here." Aw, people don't like the Federation. I like the Federation.
Destroy them.
I couldn't destroy them.
Damn it.
The distress beacon is coming from a civilian ship. It appears it is being chased by a pirate. Aid the civilian ship, of course. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Take out the shields. Okay, so this guy's got stuff that's gonna hit me. Quite a bit of stuff that's gonna hit me. So let's make sure it doesn't do that, hopefully. There we go. Now we've probably got this in the bag unless it invades all our shots. Because of course it will. Nah, we're good. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Yeah. The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One offers to join your crew. O'Regan, welcome aboard. Survivor gets on board the ship. O'Regan is maxed out on shield. That is very good. See, you are a shield person currently, and you aren't even close to that, so we're gonna throw you on doors to have some better doors for when people come attacking. You go ahead and head over to shields. Actually, no, I think I want you on scanner. Give us better details about what's going on the enemy ship. A store! That is very, very good news. Now, do I zigzag my way there, or do I go straight to it? I think I'm pretty safe to zigzag my way there a little. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm good on hull. I can get more scrap. You see a Zoltan merchant and ask about his wares. He responds, "Sorry, but it took years to gain their trust. I can't be seen communicating with you. I hope you understand." He cuts communications. Aw, sad. I can make it here, and then hit the store. They won't reach me quite yet. Yeah. You find a mercenary for hire at this beacon. Their unique skills can sometimes prove useful. I can hire the mercenary to delay the rebels, I can hire the mercenary to scout the sector, or I can fight the ship, or just leave. Delaying the rebels seems really good, so I'm gonna do that. Mercenary ship masks its jump signature to mimic your own, then jumps off in the opposite direction. This should keep the rebels guessing. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. Perfect. So now they'll be here for my next 2 jumps, so we can hop up to the store very safely. The Rock tolerate few aliens in their space, but even they seem to respect the wisdom of the Zoltan. A few of them have established a trading post in the husk of an abandoned capital ship. Sweet. Now I can sell this, and buy. We can get crew. Oh, go ahead and repair first. Recovery arms, shield bypass, distraction buoys. Scrap recovery arm might be nice, but don't know. I was really hoping for a weapon, but none of those I want. I'll go ahead and grab the scrap recovery arm to make things easier on myself. Don't need the distraction buoys. Yeah, so I guess I'll just buy a bunch of missiles and fuel, and then just start upgrading shit. Shields. 4 levels of shields. Lovely. Yeah, I could hop around this way. There's a distress signal here, which I could go to. Finagle my way around here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go towards the distress signal. God, it feels good just blowing the entirety of my scrap on just upgrading my shields. Intercept chatter from an approaching rock ship. Weapons moving in to engage on the tubes. There is no talking to these guys. No talking to these. Ah, so they got cloaking, so I can't target them currently. Alrighty, now that cloaking is down, I can target them. Now that I got 4 levels of shields, they're gonna have a very hard time getting through them. Because they need to either have missiles that'll just automatically hit me through them, or missiles that'll just automatically hit me through them. Their system suffering, the rock ship attempts to make contact. Alien vessels, cease your attack, we will pay. Sure. I'm kind enough to let people, for the most part, let people Surrender, that's the word. Distress signal. As soon as you arrive at the distress signal, shots are fired toward your ship. A trap. Eh, a trap, more like uh, uh, good game. Got them. Got them good. The defense drone is going to take out most of my missiles going toward it. But there's still a chance. Come on, make it through the defense drone. Make it through. Never mind. Alrighty. I guess a flak could also make it through a few levels of shield. But yeah, now that we have someone manning our scanners, we can see the locations of the enemies on board the enemy ship. And I believe we can also see their health. Yeah, we can. So we can target them if we want and try to take out their crew first and foremost, but it's harder to do. Take everything we have and let's both forget this happened. Sure. For sure. No problem. You notice a rock ship performing combat exercises, however, they quickly change their courses to engage your ship. They apparently treat unregistered alien ships as handy target practice. Alrighty, that sounds like a criminal act, so I will go ahead and blow you the heck up for that. Missile. O2. They're always going for my O2. Medbay. Yeah, we can have the two of you go fix medbay. That'll be fine. And you can head back. Alrighty, and then everyone else can head back. The rock ship hails. Enough. We were told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you've proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. For sure. Jump up here. Next. See a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. Really repetitive, these guys, but you know, I'll spend 10 scrap to fully heal. That's fine. Not have to worry about it for a while. Yes, I want to go to the store, because I want to get rid of this Artemis missile as soon as possible, because I'm tired of having to rely on missiles. You receive a hail on Federation frequencies. Your Federation? We weren't sure we'd ever see a friendly face again. There's a little business here. Perhaps you'd like to trade? Okay, so crew, battery charger, hack and stun, drone recovery arm. None of those I need. Charge ion. Do I want a charged weapon? I'm not a fan of charged weapons. They require a lot more thinking, but I still think it's better than a missile weapon. I'm gonna take it. Yep, and then we can go ahead and... Oh, we can't quite yet. That'll be there for later, for soon. We have one more jump in us before the exit, so... You encounter a rock vessel and attempt to open trading frequencies, but they take it as an act of cultural transgression and open fire. No, I'm not too worried about them getting through my shield. Let's go ahead and take out their shield to do total damage. Easy. Easy dodges. I want to take out that rock. The fire won't take them out. Rocks are immune to fire, but the shots will do good. Their system suffering. The rock ship attempts to make contact. Alien vessels cease your attack. We will pay. Don't mind if you do. Now we can upgrade that. And can't get another power bar quite yet, but I can take it from healing because we will only need that sometimes. Alright, sweet. Now I can get to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Sweet. The Rebel space station and single fighter is monitoring this beacon for Federation activity. A number of civilian ships are docked, awaiting inspection by the Rebels and possible detainment if they are Federation loyalists. The Rebels haven't noticed you yet. Fend for yourself, attack and escape, bribe the Rebels to release civilian ships, shut down all non-vital systems, and stay hidden. This has failed me twice before, let's do it again! Like most rebels, these are just men trying to get by in a rough galaxy. They take your scrap and let everyone continue their journeys. Contact civilian ships. One of the civilian ships quietly teleports over a crate of Federation military supplies. Hey, it worked this time. I mean, it's not much more scrap than I already had, but hey, you know, whatever. Mantis homeworlds or Engi controlled. I'm gonna go for the Mantis homeworlds. Homeworlds generally have cooler things, so sweet. And that should unlock, yep, the next ship of ours. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Congratulations, by making it to the 5th sector, you've unlocked the Engi playable ship for future playthroughs. Nice. We can hop around here a bit. Yeah, and there's plenty of connections all over. Sweet. You've arrived in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Alrighty. Go ahead and start taking down its shields and let the asteroids tear it apart like usual. And we'll go ahead and do Charge Iron over there as well. I don't need to let it charge up for this fight.
Howdy doody gamers.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Good to be back.
The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Sweet. Again. Yep, and we can keep wrapping around, like I said, in our plan. This run's been going pretty well, though I say that, but we all know it's gonna fall apart in the final sector. So that's when it always falls apart.
Always when it goes.
You
I wouldn't say
fancy?
always. There's
Nah,
some,
I mean
there's some
sometimes it
chance.
fails a little bit earlier, but
No, I believe.
I've beat the flagship about 3 times before.
I've gotten to it, but I haven't ever beat it before.
I've beaten it. It feels so good to beat it.
It feels so nice.
Imagine.
You fancy you see something moving in the shadow of the beacon, but all remains still. Ah, lame. I want things to happen. Yeah, let's hop up here. You're greeted by a rare sight, a mantis ship that appears not to have noticed you. We'll attempt to remain concealed. Before you have a chance to slink away, the mantis ship notices you and powers up their weapons. Alright. You did this to yourself. Just know that, mantis ship. Alright, and we're gonna let our ion charge this time. Alrighty, that's fully charged. Now we can hit their shields.
Oh my goodness.
We're just gonna let the single charges keep their shields down.
It appears that I am what the kids call a sleepy bitch.
Sweepy
How
bitch.
dare you be sleepy?
Yeah, it's only
I know.
12:24, Lucy.
Crime. Yeah, whatever you say.
I finally made it to Il Meg earlier today.
Yeah, what do you
You
think?
like it?
I mean, I just got to Il Meg, but
You haven't even seen the best part of Ilmeg.
the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You know, I should maybe just stop reading that sentence every time it comes up because it seems to come up half the times.
No. It's important to the lore. All right.
Alright,
Are you
alright.
still like dancing around 420 scrap?
Oh no, I bought I bought all the levels of shields. Now I'm maxed out on shields.
Shame. I'm over here fucking like running around in Amarang and like on foot, and I'm jumping up and down on my mount, and then I take off into the air and remember that I have flying gear.
Yeah, flying's great. I love flying.
A small
Need to go
mantis
and
cruiser is
finish the
broadcasting
unlocking.
a repeating message on a wideband frequency. All non-mantis ships that enter our territory are forfeit. Lower your shields and surrender if you value your lives. I'm good.
Blast their asses.
I'm blasted.
Get him! Get him!
And,
Get their ass.
I'm gonna hold on
Get
to
they
it.
ass.
Ion, they're
Lucy,
gonna
if you want,
teleport.
I'm not gonna offer this to anybody else,
fine.
but I will fly you around. Well, actually, I might offer it to Dev too. I will fly you around after work. Actually, no, I can't. I promise.
I mean,
to
I'm good.
Lucas.
I'm good at collecting them on my own for the most part.
Yeah.
I am too usually, but getting someone to fly me around would definitely expedite the process, and I would not refuse it if you found time.
Yeah. We can do it eventually. I did forget. I did promise
Heal.
a couple I would spend some time with them.
Oh,
So-
that's right. I can't heal them. I don't have any power in the med bay right now, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about it too much yet. There. I should take care of their our intruder problems, unless if they're dumb enough to try to teleport to us again. Perfect. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Woo! Medbay.
Woo!
You guys, go heal. You, go heal. And just so you don't have to worry about this later, I'm gonna go ahead and get that power bar. Alrighty, onward. Keep zigzagging pretty close to the rebel fleet. A small Engi research vessel is trying to fend off a mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the mantis ship retreats. The Engi offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Sweet, that'll be something to sell later. there. They won't. Yeah, they won't hit us next, so we can safely go there. At this point, you almost expect a fight with the Mantis, but this beacon appears to be entirely devoid of other ships. You take the time to catch your breath and double-check the ship's systems. Perfect. Drop down there. Children on Earth are told terrible tales of the blood-red Mantis invasion ships, much like the one bearing down on you now, which once threatened the planet. You order weapons free. They fire on their weapons. Be prepared for them to teleport aboard your ship. Go ahead and close those and vent all the oxygen from the ship.
Yo, I just caught Dev venting.
You have no proof.
I saw you.
No proof.
I just
You
caught
guys gotta,
Lucy venting.
you gotta believe me.
No, it was Lucy.
No, Matt,
Definitely Lucy.
I didn't see
you're
anything.
my only
but it was
ally
definitely
here.
Lucy.
Alright, now charge eye on their shields. Take that out. Even any reason to let it charge all the way? I don't think so. Might just let the charge ion go off every time from now on. We'll see. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You hear a grating rattle and a soft clicking. You reach for your pistol. Intruders on board. Get out of here. Time to vent the ship again. Now that I got my shields like maxed out, things have been much safer. I'm able to deal with everything pretty well. Yeah, that doesn't block us away from anything. Good. There aren't so many parts of Mantis space that aren't dotted by the wrecks of battles past, but this is one of them. You take a deep breath and prepare to move on.
There's a battle pass and faster than light.
I will hurt you and kill you and hurt you. You are immediately hailed by an impressive-looking Mantis ship. Your ship would make a mighty fine prize. Prepare for battle. I don't think so. Here, I'll get everyone into the medbay again and start venting the ship again. Close that, open everything else. And we can close it all again. Okay, so I see the reason now. You actually, we need you to go help repair that. Because that's going to be a bit of a problem sooner rather than later. By sooner, I mean right now, as they're putting on oxygen. Alright, go heal while we wait for that to refill. And then once you're fully healed, go. Repair it for So there does seem to be a reason to charge it fully, so I will do so.
Commas, I forgot my commas. Can't believe this, Lucy.
Ah,
I forgot my commas.
forgot your commas.
Yes.
What in your tasks?
Yes. And I've just got a big ass run on sentence, like a fool.
Pick
I
up.
mean,
You're professional.
commas can still make run-on sentences.
Yes, but they add breaks in it.
You pick up more chatter from the enemy ship. You know what? Forget this. Prepare for retreat. Looks like they're preparing to make a hasty getaway. They could certainly try. Lucy, since you're able to pull up my stream, I'm 50% sure that I got the loyalty points working. Do you think you could check?
Sure, how would I do that?
If you have the stream open and the chat part of it open on computer, at the bottom left of the chat, there should be like a
Hey.
number. If it's there, let
poppin'.
me know.
It's
I do
popping.
not
Hello.
see a number. Hi, Rin.
Yeah, okay, so I didn't get it working. There's the 50%. Their ship breaks apart and you move in to scrap the remains. Sweet.
What you guys doing?
Oh,
I am
You know.
streaming FTL.
I am doing things in Final Fantasy.
Nasty men. Nasty men.
I am working. Alright.
Damn.
And I am.
I feel like the last 3 or 4 times that I've spoken to you, you've been at work.
Yeah.
Matt's making bank.
I'm a little concerned.
Listen. How
The things
concerned
Matt
about
does
what?
for Gil.
I am providing a service. Alright.
Do you know that Gil can be
Not a very good service. You can hardly
exchanged
use
for
proper
goods and services?
punctuation. Can't even put the
Ah.
commas.
Alright.
I don't want to hear it. I get very caught up in my work, okay?
I'm just joking with you.
Yeah, I know.
You've arrived
What are
at
you
the
up to?
long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You receive a message from a small refugee convoy. Hail, we'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. If you have extra metal, perhaps we can work on your ship. Inquire about their specialty. They offer to upgrade your sensors subsystem in exchange for some scrap. Agree to exchange, sure. 14 scrap for my subsystem upgrade. That is very nice. You let their team on board, and after a short time, they finish their work. Sweet.
Got any people watching your stream?
Yeah, I got 2 viewers currently, I believe.
Ooh.
One of them is me.
But that means one of them isn't you.
That's true.
It's true.
Unless you've just got.
Oh
two
wait, I'm
fucking
sorry. I
accounts.
have it open in 2 tabs. Let's close one of those.
Haven't Zoltan controlled. Now, on those 2 tabs, is it the same account?
No, one of them is just logged out.
Let's see. You're far
Yeah.
from Federation home space here in Zoltan territory, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, you have to push forward. A lot of nebula there. I don't want to get in an ion storm. I don't know if I want to go through all that nebula. I'm gonna head down for now. We might head into the nebula later to, like, delay the fleet a bit, but...
Oh fuck. While I was looking at your stream, I think I missed something really emotional in post Stormblood. Or not post Stormblood, post Shadowbringers.
Fool.
Foolish fool.
Because I didn't realize I had auto advance on. I was like looking away from the screen, and I look back, and a dialogue box disappears, and a character is crying, and I'm like, oh fuck, I missed something important.
You can always go to an in-room and rewatch it.
Actually, you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can rewatch any of the cutscenes in an in-room.
Do that?
Yep.
Why didn't I figure this out sooner? I'm a fool.
There are some mineral-rich asteroids here that the Zoltans have left idle, but you've none of the necessary equipment to mine them. It's fine.
So what are you playing, Dev?
FTL, faster than light.
Yeah.
It's a real.
That's the full title. It's FTL, faster than light.
Mhm. It's a real-time strategy roguelike.
It's very fun.
And you can basically pause and buffer your real-time actions in a way that makes it pseudo turn-based. In a way that makes it feel turn-based, even though it's real-time. A mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Worth a look? Oh, yeah, that's right. I just remembered I went to a shop. Already sell that drone because I don't have a drone system. A bunch of drones, drone system, no, don't want any of those, and crew. God, why can't I have weapons? I want good weapons. That's fine though, because we can just repair all, get a bunch more fuel, and then just upgrade the heck out of my ship. Alrighty, now any enemy shot has a 45% chance of just not hitting me. We'd love to see that. 4 shields and a 45% chance of just evading attacks.
That's the build. It's
I
the
mean,
build, Dev.
it's the build you go for with any ship. You get weapons that work well enough, and then you just boost the shit out of your shields and engines.
Hell yeah. This is how you beat the big guy.
There's a store right next to this store, so that's just a waste. Alrighty, distress signal. Here we go. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking to help fix or disable it. Promised help, sure. You consider your options. I will go ahead and use my ion weapon to disable the defense system. You use your ion weaponry to disable the gun long enough for their repair crews to fix it. They message you. I've never seen a weapon like that before. Thanks for your help. Please accept this reward. Sweet.
Did one?
Huh?
Oh, a bat sale. I don't care about that.
Whoops.
There's a Batman theme. Street Fighter 5 is on sale for the weekend.
Oh boy.
Yes, but Ren,
Yeah.
you could save that money and spend it on Guilty Gear.
Or you can save the Guilty Gear money and spend it on literally anything else.
I'm gonna slap you.
The Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves into attack while a boarding party beams aboard from a nearby transport. Okay, so here's how we solve these problems. Vent the entire ship. It's a very repetitive answer to a very repetitive problem, but hey, it works.
Hey, I mean, it's pretty easy to just kill everyone on your ship except for the people that don't need oxygen. You know, unless that happens.
You can go there to help solve that problem. You can go back into the med bay. Charge ion shields. Okay, so that guy is still a problem, but we can send you into there. These two need heal. You need to heal. Oh shoot, I meant. Got it. You here. You here. Play.
So I'll blast you guys with my visual novel sounds.
On the contrary, I think you should blast this
You
with the visual
there.
novel sounds.
Open everything. Close that. That. And that. Open.
Anyways, next time Umineko is on sale, you should get it because it's really good.
How much is it right now?
Oh, my door's
I say that like I'm looking for a game to play right now, but I'm still not done with Final Fantasy.
You need to go there and repair the door system because nobody else.
I am curious though.
Wait a minute, no, you can stay there because we can have you and you go repair that. Because that's still
You're cutting
sealable.
out a lot, Rin. Could you say that again?
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
I see.
I accidentally didn't open my loaded game, and so it started from the beginning of the episode, and I was like, go.
Oh no. Panic.
If it helps, Umineko really just is not a game. It is just pure visual novel. Yeah, the question arcs are $25 right now, which, like, for something that's not a game, and that I recommend, like, modding to have, like, a good experience with, I don't recommend dropping that much on it.
Okay.
But
You should
next time it's
explore
on
the
sale,
behind
let's
its
get the
substantial
question
collection of
arcs
accessories.
and the answer arcs. At the same time, it is a very good visual novel. I'm only a little over an eighth of the way through the whole, like, series, because it's a total of 8 episodes
Yeah, I
spread
will
out
admit
across
the
2
game was a bit
collections.
confusing, but it's very
There's
fun.
also a fighting game based on it, which is fucking wild to
Huh?
me. But yeah.
Yeah, let's delay them a bit. Let's head into the nebula and hope we don't get an ion storm. Just anything but an ion.
And it's super fucking long too. Like,
Same.
you get a lot of bang for your buck.
Matthew! Ah!
What's going on? How you doing? Allowed to say that? Am I getting canceled again?
I mean, I feel like getting canceled is like a one and done kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they
So you can't really get canceled again.
I'll do it.
Challenge accepted.
Thank you, East Coast Matt. East Coast Matt, how is the East Coast Matt life going?
It's east.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it'll get better soon.
One day it'll be west. One day
Hey,
again.
West Coast, West Coast.
Eh.
I don't know about that, but keep talking, I guess.
This nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Sultan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Alrighty. Then I shall stop them from opening fire by opening fire myself.
Taking the proactive approach.
Hey, I got a galaxy to save. I ain't got time to take a non-proactive approach.
5 minutes.
Something like that.
48 minutes. Another 200. Another 200. 50k tip. So 400k times 0.2 should be 80,000. Yeah.
History
What were the
major.
numbers?
400k times 0.2.
Times 0.2. That would be what, like a fifth? So
Yep.
like 80.
Yeah, it's 80.
Their system suffering. The rock ship attempts to make contact. Alien vessel cease your attack. We will pay. Sure, I'll accept your offer of surrender.
Yeah, kiss them on the lips. Whoa.
Mwah.
Hop around the
Crazy.
nebula a little more. Not ion storm. Okay, we're good. As you wait for the FTL drive to charge, you have expect to be ambushed at any moment. However, no attack comes.
Matt, when do I get to be in your Nuzlocke room?
Do you want to be named after an electric?
Ion storm.
I
You
just
sound
caught an
so
electric.
excited to be named after.
One sec.
It's the lightning puppy.
Yeah, lightning puppy.
Yes, I want to be an electric. Are you kidding? Just don't evolve him, please.
Brooke.
Hello.
You want me to give him
Brooke.
an Everstone in my nose?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I mean,
Hi,
honestly,
hi,
maybe
hi, 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 hi.
I'm using a Makahita, and Jesus Christ, that's gonna carry. Like its defense, special attack, and speed are all awful, but it has high attack and high HP, so it can tank 3
That's all you
shots.
need, baby.
And it's got a plus
Take
attack.
out their HP before you lose yours. What's everybody else up to?
Streaming FTL.
Reading my visual novel.
Chewing through
Nice.
post Shadowbringers.
Close everything up. Let oxygen recharge a bit. Okay.
Hey,
So, good.
hey, Dev.
Yeah? What's up?
I've noticed a problem with your streaming Discord server.
Okay. What about it?
It does not have a link to your stream anywhere on it.
Yeah, that's something I was gonna get figured out, because I noticed that earlier today too. I just didn't have enough time before I started streaming.
You're just on Twitch, yeah?
Message, I suppose.
I'm on Twitch, and I just started uploading the VODs to YouTube.
Mazel tov.
Okay, neat.
It's Deaconstot13 on Twitch, and YouTube it's just Deaconstot.
So we definitely shouldn't say anything problematic then.
Au contraire, I think we should say as many problematic things as we can think of.
I've said a lot of problematic things already.
I don't think
Like
Squid's
what?
real.
So we shouldn't like make fun of Teo for being Polish.
No. It's
That's not
actually
problematic.
problematic not to make fun of Polish people.
You get a
Name's
frantic
currently
message. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. Yeah, sure. Surrender is always an option.
Okay, but you don't have any use for those
Okay, I
missiles.
did kind of lock my...
Blow those motherfuckers up.
Yeah, but I have plenty of use for the scrap.
I suppose.
And also, I'm part of the good faction. We are the Federation, not the Rebels.
Yeah, you're the Federation.
The wet away.
Feds. Fed away.
The Federation. Ooh,
Guys,
we would never do war crime with the Federation.
Mr. Rebel Alliance, will you please stop hunting me, woo?
Okay, but seriously, the Rebels are doing some really shitty stuff in this universe.
no, they wouldn't, Devin.
Name one.
Name one.
Sending automated drones to attack refueling platforms.
Name 100.
Alright, maybe the
Listen, if
refueling
Obama
platforms
wins
suck.
Also creating a super weapon to attack the Federation base.
Yeah, how else are they gonna take out the Federation base?
There are a few more drones.
You're creating a super weapon named your ship to take out their base.
Actually, I'm just trying to make it back to my base to relay information about the super weapon.
Yeah, and then they tell you to blow up their
Then
flagship.
they tell me like, "Hey, yo, we don't have the ability to deal with this super weapon. You deal with it for us." And I'm just like, "Okay." And then
Is
I
it
die
really a
70
super
times.
weapon if once every 60 runs you're able to take it out?
Mhm.
The numbers don't lie, Dev.
Curious.
They're
And I do think it is important to note that the rebels are not the same faction as the slavers. They are different people.
oh, for sure, yeah. I'm not saying the rebels are the worst faction.
And I feel like if they had wanted the rebels to be the bad guys completely 100%, they would have just made them the same.
Hey, so my question is, do you get to pick who you're aligned with? Like,
Nah, you're always part of the Federation each run.
oh, so you can't like just decide you're gonna do like a slaver run?
I mean, you could make
You could buy
decisions
slaves.
towards
You
slavery
can buy
in your
slaves
run.
from the slavers.
Oh boy.
I
is a moral
know! Human
imperative.
trafficking!
I mean,
Are there like penalties for doing so?
no.
Yeah, you get less
In
money.
fact,
Yeah, you lose scrap.
Yes, it's called you lose currency
Yeah.
yeah, you have to pay for
in
it.
exchange for the slaves.
The real
Um,
game plan
okay.
is to whenever you encounter a slaver ship, you fight them and get them all low so that they surrender one of their slaves to you for free in exchange for letting them go off and do slavery
You guys are
more.
doing really good on the not saying problematic thing front so far. Like, yeah.
I mean,
100%.
your options when you encounter a slaver are purchase a slave, fight them until they give you a slave, or fight them until you destroy their ship, killing all the slaves
Killing all
aboard.
the slaves.
Jeez.
So, would you describe this game as being pro-slavery?
No, I don't think
Yes,
it's
100%.
pro-slavery.
I
No,
would
no,
describe
it's
this game
definitely
as
pro-slavery.
not thinking too hard about the moral quandaries within the world.
I mean, that's sort of the
Mhm.
point, is you're not really...
Everything sucks here.
You're not, like, described as being a hero, you're described as one faction fighting against a different faction, and you have found out the secret of their strength. You
You
found
are
out about their
doing
super
your
weapon,
job.
and you are trying to get back to your base to relay that information.
You're keeping the space trains running on time.
It's a lot of fun to just play the game. I play it very like good guy hero stuff. Like, I'll take generally the high road on most things because I think it's fun to
So
like
when you
just
run into
sort of
the
role play
slave
it.
ship, when you run into the slave ship, you're telling me you blow up the slaves,
I-
or
I blow up the slave ship, yes.
so you're saying that the heroic thing to do in this situation is to just kill the slaves?
I'm not saying that's the correct thing to do in this
I mean,
situation.
there is technically a morally correct path that you can take when you encounter the slave ship.
Turning the game
The
off.
the best option that you can take is to buy all of the slaves
Mhm.
and then dismiss them.
That is true. You
Mhm.
can buy a slave and then dismiss them.
You can just spend all of your money to buy the slaves,
But then you're
and
still supporting the slave economy.
That is
you
also
are
true,
supporting the
though.
slave economy, but you have just freed several slaves. I never said that it was the perfect option, just that it was the best one that you could attain.
Hey guys, I just want to play this game. I don't want to think about moral quandaries. I just
Moral
want to shoot
quandaries.
other spaceships.
Then
No, the game absolutely rules.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
The game's great.
It's very
It's
fun.
it is easily my favorite roguelike. I've said that like 7 times this stream already. There are few more zealous in their customs checks than the Zoltan. A team of border police beam on board. There's just a little confusion over your weapons licenses, but things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire.
does someone want to gamer explain to me what a roguelike is so I don't actually have to Google it? Because I've been
It's a-
meaning to Google it for a while.
You just buy
it's-
the system that plays the 1980s video game Rogue.
God, it's
Fucking
Hades
thank
is a
you.
No one-
roguelike.
No one cares about Rogue.
I know that Hades is a
The
roguelike
game-
because everyone's like, wow, Hades is such an
It's like
amazing...
a
Okay, a
Also-
roguelike. A roguelike,
Dead needed.
the system of roguelike is basically each time you play a game of it, it's a singular run where the process of going from the beginning of the game to the end of the game is randomized nearly completely.
Okay.
And if you
And if you
generally
die,
speaking, if you
you
die
start from
somewhere
the
on
beginning.
that pathway, yeah, you go back to the beginning.
Generally, most roguelikes are actually roguelites because you'll be able to get upgrades that you can share between runs
Or at the
Right.
very least, unlockables.
or unlockables or
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah. Typically, they also have some variant of power-ups or things to like gain strength the more you play them, the further you get, and those are also reset when you lose a run and go back to the beginning.
And all roguelikes are named after the video game Rogue from 1980.
I forgot to.
That was true.
Matthew, if
nope.
you keep talking, I'm gonna drown you.
Why? Why? This is helpful information. Because Rogue fundamentally created the gameplay based off of answering your question.
Matthew,
Burn the witch.
literally anyone is allowed to explain things to me except for you because it makes me remember when I used to hate you in high school, and it like damages our friendship. You're not allowed to explain things unless specifically asked by name to explain them to me.
It'd be a shame if I
What if you
decided
ask
using
Matthew
growl
to
until
explain
he
them?
died.
And you mean East Coast?
I would never call East Coast Matt Matthew. I would call him Matt, but I would never call Matthew / Teo Matt. I am adamantly opposed to that.
East Coast Matt, are you okay if I start calling you East Coast Matthew?
What about East Coast Teo?
What about
No.
ECM?
I mean, in the
I'd
novel-
rather, Brooke, I'd rather you call me Ekam at that point.
Echo.
Beckham.
I hate that Pokemon.
All right, so we got Ekam and Pew.
Wonder what you guys
Oh my god, we
break
ended up in the
down.
good timeline.
One of you guys needs to buy me a Commodore 64 so I can play Rogue. I'm sure I could play.
Why
that.
would you want to? There are
Bad.
literally thousands of better iterations of it.
Yeah, but I want the worst.
Just
Listen, I want to play Rogue like
Just invent
somebody-
You want to play
computers from
roguelike?
the ground up.
Yeah, I want to play Rogue like a scarred Vietnam soldier coming back and trying to relieve some of the pain that they experienced 10 years later.
The Sultan ship is waiting at this beacon. They request your identification, but radiation from the sun in this system is disrupting your communications. They take your silence for aggression and move in to attack.
I'm just scrolling through games of the Commodore 64. One of them is the Great Gianna Sisters, also Spy Hunter and Turrican. I don't know what a Turrican is, but I don't want to know.
What hentai games are available on it?
Turrican.
Okay, yeah.
I do want to know, what was the first erotic video game?
Pac-Man.
Mrs. Pac-Man, you idiot. We're not gay.
Haha, yeah.
Gays in this Discord?
Do you
Make sure
think?
you edit that out before you post it to YouTube.
Okay, so obviously, people wanted to fuck Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man when Miss Pac-Man came out, and people it was made an obvious distinction between the two, and that Pac-Mans are gendered and whatnot. Do you think people wanted to fuck Pac-Man before Miss Pac-Man showed up?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Miss Pac-Man showed up because people wanted to fuck Pac-Man.
Oh, and they didn't want to.
And they're
didn't
like,
want it to be
"Shit,
gay.
But they didn't want it to be
market
gay.
this. Like, we need to have an audience for."
Okay.
Remember when Atari got sued over Miss Pac-Man?
Yeah, I was alive for that.
Yeah,
I was
it
definitely
was
alive
like
for
it
that.
was yesterday.
Well, it was a big thing. Like, it was still getting resolved within the 2010s. That's why I asked.
Well, I don't acknowledge
This-
that court case,
this-
so.
Does someone want to catch me up
No.
on this court case? Because this is my first time hearing about it.
So, like, it was like the people who made it were at like, you know, just
Mhm.
at the General Computer Corporation (GCC), and it was originally like
In the
an enhancement pack called
gay
Crazy Auto.
cock
Uh, and so, yeah, and so then they got banned because that enhancement pack was also used from something else.
someone's got to
So
add
they were
some excitement to
banned
the
from
stream.
using that conversion kit for other stuff. But then they just like presented it to Midway, the distributor of Pac-Man, and bought it. So Midway bought it, worked with GCC Namco, changed a bunch of sprites and stuff to make it better for Pac-Man, which was illegal-ish. I think they settled. It was basically.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, Matt.
Yeah.
None of that was properly processed in my brain.
So in the 80s, video games were new and people.
What did we just say about Matthew explaining things?
I don't know. I'm furious right now.
I did. Well, okay, I didn't specifically ask Matt to explain it. I did just ask in general, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was Matthew or just the nature of the situation that just caused it all to slip right off of the smoothness of my brain.
Pac-Man committed tax evasion, so they had to make this Pac-Man.
Okay, now I get it.
Oh, Fallout New Vegas, Brooke?
Yeah.
Hey, why's your Steam name gay shit?
I originally changed it back when I was playing Dota 2, because I'm very bad at playing Dota 2, and because all MOBA players are pretty much the pits.
Yeah.
And so I changed it to that so that at least if they were making fun of me or whatever, or like talking shit, they had to type out some gay shit. And like, man, eternal love, fuck you.
Somebody for their master's thesis should just like take Dota players and like normal people from the
And grind them into a paste.
and like
Then feed it to nice gamers and see if it makes them mean. Like,
Yeah.
Can
did
you,
that
can you
study
describe?
where they did that study where if you take some worms, like some earthworms, and you teach them how to navigate a maze, and then you grind up those earthworms and feed it to other earthworms, the earthworms that ate the old earthworms will be able to navigate the maze because they're just like such simple creatures that they can just like absorb
Fucking
each other or
insane.
some shit.
Oh my god.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It might not even be true. I read about it when I was like 13 or some shit. It's an
I
old
mean-
study that may have been
Hey.
misinterpreted.
Hey,
Even if
Brooke,
it may or may not be true for earthworms, we know that
It will
it's
be true
true
for
for humans. Isn't that right, Matthew?
or should we call you Matthew V2?
So it's true, and I know it's true because I just looked up Earthworm Jim, and I'm looking at the box art.
Okay, yeah.
And he is fun. He's also looking like That's what I assume he sounds like when I play the games.
Hey Brooke, so with your expertise, could you please describe to me the biochemical properties of gamer paste?
Yeah. Let me look up let me look up some research
Now
documentation.
this is sexy.
Let's see. Gamer goo is mostly water, alcohol, and thickening agents. The alcohol gives it its dry properties, while arrowroot powder, xanthan gum, and magnesium, aluminum, silicate makes it viscous.
And
I love
gamer
some
goo,
viscosity.
and gamer goo, that's the scientific name for it, right?
He was mentioned.
Yeah, it comes in various different scents.
Okay, I see.
Those are added in post,
Yeah,
though.
do this.
You know that no one who's played Dota 2 would ever smell like vanilla sugar.
Hey, so you know about biochemistry.
Yeah, somewhat.
What happens if you use gamer goo as lube?
It is perhaps anti-lube.
But like it's goo at first.
It is goo at first.
Please
I
don't
imagine-
cry.
I can
Okay.
actually answer this one. If there is a girl involved, she instantly leaves the room.
Mhm.
That can't be.
What if
This is
it's
why
a
gamers
gamer
are not
girl?
known for being
What if-
tender
what
lovers.
If she's a gamer girl.
Oh, that's a
Stupid.
Well, then
Right
she would
foot
be using
numb
her
and I'm
feet.
just slamming it into the ground, trying to get any sensation back into it, and it's not working.
Matthew, I'm giving you permission. What do you think would happen if we use gamer goo as lube?
I'll test it out. Alright, I tested it out. It made my foot more numb. Don't unpack that.
I hate this.
I think my foot is slowly coming out of the numbing. Also, I just have screws sticking out of my desk, so I have to watch where I put my foot sometimes.
Wait, did you get?
What?
Oh wait, screws sticking out of your desk, not out of your foot.
No, I don't have any in my foot unless I keep hitting it.
I don't know. Maybe you got a surgery.
No,
That'd be.
I think Matthew should get a surgery.
I have had one.
They did surgery on Ateo.
I've had my tonsils removed.
Are you
More.
sure?
Yeah, my
Because
dad.
I've been learning more and more that a lot of people don't know whether or not they have tonsils.
That's fine. I went in for surgery.
I have
Do you
tonsils.
have tonsils? Okay, tonsils check. Raise your hands.
I'm pretty
Raise.
sure I have mine, but I want
My
to get
hand
them
is
removed.
raised.
My tonsils fucking blow.
Do you get tonsil stones?
I get
Yeah.
so many tonsil stones.
Hmm.
Hey, you
And
make rocks? That's so sick.
I make rocks.
Listen, I'm a simple person. I'm gay. I see a girl who makes rocks, I lose my fucking mind. You had kidney stones too? Ugh, irresistible.
Let me slam a few monsters real quick. I'll be right back.
Ooh, glow in the dark rocks.
Oh boy.
Geologists with a piss kink see kidney stones and they lose their fucking minds.
Say anything else.
Rock Homeworld.
Yeah,
next.
could we just like rewind it before you said that?
Listen, I've just had like an epiphany. I really need to not be saying stuff like this on Dev's stream because that's fucking free
Yeah.
content. that
You are
I'm
on
giving
live
away.
television. And we got a third viewer.
Third?
George.
Doid.
Hello, George. How are you doing today?
Nope, there they go.
Oh,
Scared them. You're not supposed to acknowledge them.
I spooked him.
this is your fault, Luce.
I'm so sorry.
I can beat George W. Bush in a fight.
Wait, who all in this call is watching?
Not me.
I am.
I am as well. I think
Yeah.
we're the two viewers.
That's great. That
Oh,
means
then-
nobody can cancel us.
Yeah,
Sam-
still Sam.
Sam must have been the third, and then probably left to go do something.
Sam actually left because of the geologist with a piss kink joke.
It was like, yeah, I think that's enough of that.
Still no more weapons. I just need more weapons. I mean, at least I can just max stuff out.
Oh, I forgot to make my little pit crew.
Big crew. Did one get posted to the chat?
Friends in another chat posted the picking crew.
Holding out on pictures.
I'll link it. I'll link it to you in a minute. In a minute.
Inni mini miny mo.
Yeah.
Catch a pit crew by the toe.
Nah,
No.
just keep it up.
Oh, I also have a wonderful picture to share with the class.
Bars. La-di-da-di-da. Whoa.
Go on.
Yeah. Go on.
No, I don't think legally I have the rights to that one. Who wrote that song? Who wrote that? I'm just gonna.
Oh
Rush,
yeah, if Matthew
Dog
goes on, we might get DMCA'd.
song, and it's probably just gonna link me to the Beatles for some reason. Slick Rick and Doug E. Fresh, released in 1985. That might not be it.
Well, I
Who
mean,
goes there?
What are
Hey.
y'all up to?
Hi, Kayla.
the
Kayla.
original Schlob on my knob it's
It
pretty
is a
old.
Beatles
That
song.
might be it.
Huh?
It is a Beatles song. Fucking the Schlob on me knob verse was sampled from an older song.
Really?
Yeah. It did not originate from King's Dead by Kendrick
What?
Lamar.
No, it didn't.
Wild.
It's from
No,
like the
it's-
90s.
Future, la-di-da-di-da, Slob. Future song? It was on the Black Panther album?
No, it was Slob
Yes,
on My
it was.
Knob.
It
Fucking
was.
The
Yes.
last fucking verse is like specifically like it specifies
It's a-
that from Killmonger's point of view.
It's a Disney song.
It is literally a Disney song.
Yes, that is sampled from the Slick Rick Doug Fresh song.
Yes.
Mad respect to Slick Rick, top 50 rapper of all time. Can I get some amen?
No.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Richard.
Give me your top 50 right now, Matt.
Okay. Mountain Goats. The Mountain Goats. The Mountain Goats.
That's
Well,
The mountain goes.
Man, being in this chat kind of rough sometimes. You guys talk.
should I make Gwen in this pick crew you sent here, Brooke?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to-
Cave and Gits.
No, Pat's playing Europa still.
Pat's always playing Europa.
Yeah, he is. I messaged him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I played a lot." Andrew WK released a song this week.
Hmm.
I'm scrolling
Wait.
through
Go on.
like a music reviewer on YouTube, and he's just listing out tracks of the week, the ones he thinks were good, and he thinks are bad, and he always like links to the song with it every single time. And I scroll through, and one of the songs that he really didn't like, which is by Tory Lanez, Michelle Megan Thee Stallion, featuring Chris Brown, who is Chris Brown. He just didn't link to the song. He was like, "Oh, this song is awful," and didn't give them any clout. Funny.
Funny.
I think that Matthew should not be allowed to have clout.
I don't.
He has any in the first place?
Mhm.
I'm saying that we should specifically ban it.
Okay.
So I got the Stealth Suit Mark II,
Nice. You're an old war blue.
and there are no enemies nearby. But it just injected me with Med-X, got me addicted to Med-X, and then said, "We haven't seen any enemies for a while."
Mod is a good game.
Well, how do you know there wasn't an enemy around? That Med-X just saved your life, you know? Prove me wrong. Don't. But don't.
I mean, granted, nearly all of my limbs are broken, so, like, I get it.
How many limbs do you have?
Couple.
No. Do you have any
It's a
to
bit of
spare?
a personal question, Matthew.
How many limbs,
How many
do you
limbs
have?
do you have?
I'm still counting.
Hmm.
Alright, heading into a trainer battle where it's entirely likely that a member of the party could die. Because this has been described as one of the hardest fights in the game.
Matt, please don't let me die. Please don't let me die, Matthew.
Don't worry.
Did
I
you
got in the front.
did you
There's something-
find a new me, or am I still gone forever?
You're dead. I don't know. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna name you after again. Dev Mark II.
Should I start the
Yeah.
Dawn Guard quest line?
No, you should never start the Dawn Guard quest lines. Dawn Guard.
Well, I have
Hey.
it.
Listen, Matt.
Hey!
Bethesda in.
What if I go the Vampire Lord route?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sexy vampire.
Okay, well that's
But
redundant.
I never played that game, or I never played the like DLCs to that game, So my only exposure to the sexy vampire is through TikTok cosplays.
Oh, Serena or whatever her name is.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Switch Edition comes with Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and probably the other one too.
I got my gold or platinum trophy for Skyrim on PS4 and then didn't platinum the DLC. So that's cool. Yeah! Yeah! Can't you feel a rush? Go ahead, that's not good.
Where's this orc bastard so I can start that quest line? So I still don't want to do the main quest.
Kayla, do the main quest.
I haven't gotten to the point in it where you can like use the shouts yet.
Kayla,
Man, you're just walking around without any shouts, huh?
Ah.
Yeah,
so much easier.
it's like Oblivion.
If the enemy gets a crit, Brooke dies.
Oh no!
No!
You survived at 2 HP. Don't worry, you're fine.
Although if I get vampirism, I can't get lycanthropy.
You wanna be a furry?
Vampirism is really good in Skyrim.
Oh, it's better than the the mess that was vampirism in Oblivion.
Yeah, well, it's good if you have a very specific perk, because the way it interacts with that perk is really weird.
Which perk?
Necro something.
Which skill is it for?
I'll look it up real quick.
You're not a walking Skyrim lore?
No, I'm not.
Matthew. God.
Pretty pathetic.
How can you help me play this game that I have on easy mode? That's not. Where did he go? Is he still in the bar? Oh, there he is. He's sitting there as always. Okay.
I think you should turn it to the max difficulty
No.
and have a trial by fire.
I played through like the first couple like parts of the tutorial, and it was like, why is this so hard? Why do I keep dying? Ah, it's not on easy. And then I fixed it, and I've been getting through just fine.
It's in the restoration skill tree.
I mean, I have to start training in restoration.
Here we go. We are in Sector 8.
Level 70 in restoration work.
Oh my god, that's so far away! I haven't done shit in restoration.
You
Yeah,
arrive at an
vampire or
outpost.
Dragonborn undead, and thus certain spells, shouts, and enchantments will increase in potency. Negative effects will also be effective, however, such as weakness to fire. Some perks are also effective, chosen after obtaining the Necromage perk. So yeah, basically, Necromage is it's a perk that makes all of your spells more effective against the undead. But when you're a vampire, you are the undead, and so Skyrim has to interact in weird ways. It's super cool. It's like Skyrim doesn't have too many like excessively complex perks. This is one of the few where they're like, oh, we're just gonna pop off on this.
You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Turzil of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outposts can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Alrighty.
Do you feel prepared?
There. As prepared as I'm gonna be, I don't have a very solid way of getting through its shields is the problem. I have a charge ion, but that's not gonna serve me too well.
War of attrition, Dev.
I literally just need another weapon is the problem. But I'm already in Sector 8 and I got no other weapons.
Do you think Robbie would kill me if I made another text channel?
No, do it.
He
No.
probably wouldn't
So
know.
I-
To be honest, there's already like 40.
Why? What are you wanting?
Yeah, what's it for?
I'm making a channel specifically for dropping pick crew links and then the pick crews that we make from them.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yes.
What is a pick crew?
I approve.
A
You've never
pick crew-
seen a
it's
pig
It's
crew?
like a dress-up
What?
doll,
You
basically.
asked
Wait,
me.
but they're like you have it's like a little doll I can't think of how to explain it to straight
Dressed
men.
up, like,
Yeah, they're like
Cootie me
dress-up
maker.
games.
Yeah. So Matt.
or like icon. They're
I'm
like an icon maker, almost.
Yeah. And
So
you
Matt,
like
Where did
Yeah.
my horse go? There
you
it
make
is.
Um,
yourself. You draw yourself or like fun little characters you have.
And all of the like makers are user created. So people go
Yeah.
on and make makers, and then people use those makers to make avatars.
That's a
Let's see. I might know what you're talking about. Oh, I've never seen these. These look nice. Big crew maker.
You know what? I'm never gonna be able to beat this stupid automated dude. Let's just jump onto the next one. Alrighty, everyone back into positions.
Man, you're just gonna meet him there, huh?
Man, I found one that looks really good, but it's only got 3 skin tones.
Oh boy.
blue.
Love that.
Violet, and diamond.
You can be dark black, medium, or pale.
Yeah.
The art's really good, but it doesn't have a lot of different options. Not super customizable. Oh.
Dodged all the missiles. That's the only one I'm worried about. It's... I mean, I'm not gonna be able to beat the flagship while I don't have any extra weapons, but I'm gonna at least try.
I can't wait to kill all of you bitches when I go full vampire lord.
Oh, okay, Caleb.
I'm a nice person.
Can I at least be turned into a vampire?
Oh, I wasn't talking to you guys. I was talking to the NPCs. But yes, Brooke,
Woo!
What about me, Caleb? Do you want to live with me forever?
you can go your own separate way.
Come on, give me. Nah, of course it wouldn't.
God damn it! I don't want a crossbow.
Crossbows?
That's too damn bad!
That's
too damn bad. Now I have too much stuff.
Oh boy, Night Stalker Squeezins.
Fucking do a slow trot to whoever it is I'm supposed to be talking to about joining. Or maybe I'll just go and eat all of my cabbages.
Oh, shoot, dang it.
How many cabbages do you have?
26.
Hmm.
My cabbages.
I don't know, I always pick them up.
Doing weird again.
Okay, that didn't take me down very much. Oh, it's the gourds. Maybe? No. need to eat 5 pounds worth of stuff.
I'm glad that dropping any of it without just eating it first is completely out of the question.
Obviously.
Like,
Why would I drop
I mean, I'm playing Fallout right now. I get it, but
Why would I drop a sword when I can just eat all 74 of my potatoes?
there is not a whole lot of food for an explosives build in this DLC.
Food for an explosive.
I didn't even have to eat all of them. I just had to eat like 60 of them.
I long since used up all of my grenade launcher rounds that I brought along with me, and there have only been like 7 in the store.
Oh.
So I'm trying to pivot my build to energy weapons. At least with the level up that I got in here.
Where is the door to this stupid tower? Oh my god, Gwen, your feet are so cold. Get off me. Go away. Shoo. Thank you.
I'm not saying there's something wrong with me, but if people don't look at the little pit crew I've created and said, why did you make Malone in this pit crew creator, then I have not done a good job.
God. It always makes me happy when we both do a pit crew and we don't end up picking the same hair, because sometimes there's only one option for us.
There certainly is something wrong with you.
What in the goddamn? I like that line. I connect with that line.
Where is the stupid entrance to this fucking fort? I hate Skyrim. Why can't they just put doors on things?
Everybody give a celebratory yeah for Link's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good art. That's very cute.
How do I get up there?
I don't think I've done a single damage to the flagship this entire fight.
Just tell it to calm down.
You know, I'm trying. I'm at 1 health.
I'm still
I'm just waiting for it to hit me with
shook
one more thing.
by how much
Oh, that's
Kayla's
really cute.
looks like Kayla.
Yes, I'm very good at this.
Lucy Bot's bullying me.
Yeah, I love that Lucy Bot follows you everywhere, no matter what you do. I feel like one of these days.
Specifically ask for that.
We lost it.
But sometimes I'll say something, and what she says is just a little bit too on the nose, and it's like, Lucy Bot, stop.
You're just gonna be like
Sure.
email to your professor, and Lucy
I
Bot's
found
gonna email you
the
back.
entrance to this fort. Just so
But
you guys know.
You did unlock a couple.
Was it your cavernous ass?
What the fuck?
Cavernous would mean like no, actually, amen.
What the fuck?
Oh no, I felt like slut shaming you. I don't know what's up. There's a little goblin in my head that was like, slut shame Kayla. And I was like, okay.
You
how's
got
Gwen
it.
doing? How's Gwen
And
doing
we did
today?
pretty well that run. We
That's
got to
just
the
kicked off
flagship.
my
The flagship is like 75% of the difficulty of this game, though.
I went up and told the guy I was supposed to talk to about joining that I was just there to look around, and he didn't like that. Do I have to join them initially, or is there some way to like join the vamps right off the bat?
I've never played the Dawnguard DLC.
Yeah, Matthew.
I'm sorry, I'm not helpful in this situation. I do my best.
Just punch somebody in the mouth and hope that your fist hits their teeth. That's what I would do.
Well, I guess.
Get vamped speed run.
What's this? I judge a pit crew by whether or not it lets me put little like heart-shaped eye shines in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's always a good.
Are you
Good
telling me
thing.
you judge pit crews on hentai eyes?
No,
Hentai
what
as
is wrong
well?
with you?
They're hentai eyes, Kayla.
They're
What
hentai
is wrong
eyes.
with you guys?
Kayla, they're hentai eyes.
They are.
Yeah, they
I
are.
wasn't gonna say it, but like in my mind, I was like, okay.
That's why I always put them on my little pit crew characters.
I've seen those exclusively in very specific spots.
What is wrong with you guys?
You want the full list or the bullet points?
I think Andrew has used this pit crew format to make Nova one time.
Are you recognizing elements?
Just the overall style of it is incredibly reminiscent of one that he posted a while ago.
Man, you guys are gay.
Thank you. Thank you. Ooh.
Post a lot of pit crews. What can
God.
I say?
On that one, the first one rinsing, I did consider putting the lesbian flag behind me just to see what Kayla said.
Matthew,
But I knew what the response would be, so I figured I didn't need to.
Just thinking about it was enough. You're already canceled.
If thinking about something is enough to get me canceled, you're gonna hate my Fallen in Vegas conspiracy theories. I love the ads I get on things sometimes, such as one guy living with 4 girls from Tumix.
Why did you do a Yoda voice for that?
Not Yoda. Well, how does you? Yes, that's I did a Yoda voice for it because it seemed like something Yoda would read.
One guy living with 2 girls?
What happened?
Really obsessed with how grumpy Matthew made himself look.
Listen, I don't usually have that much of a standoffish look on my face, but I woke up tired today, so that's where it comes from.
I'm still just so freaked out by how much that Kayla like made that first one look like.
The Kayla
that-
one is terrifying.
Thanks.
Hey, Kayla.
Like that's just what you friggin' look like, dude.
You took a photograph and posted it in. You put a filter over a photograph and posted it in the Discord.
There was one point on that first one where I was just going back and forth, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, that's the cleavage button." And I was like, "I guess I don't need that one."
Me hitting the booby button.
Booby button.
You can either have them be like a Y or just a line. Or I guess nothing.
Damage system. Let's see.
Where are the ponytail options? Oh,
How
there
do
they are.
I...
In the ponytail section.
Yes, East Coast map.
Hold on, I'm
Okay.
exploring.
Congrats. I just looked at Rins and realized it was saying broken heart. I don't know why I didn't connect that at first. And Kalos is saying. Alright, East Coast Matt. How are you today? How was work?
I cooked. One of my coworkers broke up with his girlfriend. He was sad.
Oh, I'm glad he was able to make that choice.
Yeah, he was like, it was a mutual thing.
That's good.
So I'm like, alright. Then I cooked some more, and then I left early because I felt like it.
I tried to spell Sigourney as in Sigourney Reaver, and I totally whiffed it.
Sigourney?
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't tell you how to spell Sigourney.
I can tell you it's not
I-G-
S-I-G-U-A-R-N-Y.
It's Ourney.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I wish a happy day to Sigourney Weaver. What's she up to lately? She's 6 foot?
Queen.
Upcoming movies, Avatar 2. Okay, so she's not doing well. Sorry, upcoming movies, Avatar 2, Ghostbusters Afterlife, and then Avatar 3, Avatar 4. Oh, she's got it on lock. She's also 71 apparently. She doesn't look like it. The recent photos of her, she just looks like she's in her 40s. So when Holes, the movie, when they were determining how deep the hole should be, they just had Sigourney Weaver stand there and they were like, we got it. I was looking her up because Jenny's watching Alien right now. Oh, Sigourney Weaver.
Woo!
Yay, Jenny! Damn, love Jenny.
Woo!
We're engaged.
When's the wedding?
When we're both like 35 and single, need a tax break.
Hey, Kayla, you want to get married right now?
Absolutely not. I'm saving myself for Jenny.
Good thing we're all saving ourselves for marriage, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually cut
Yeah.
my dick off.
I suppose
In
I am
preparation.
lonely.
Anyone want to get married? Please, please, please.
Alright, hold on. What's your ring size?
I actually just checked that earlier today. It is a
Alright, everybody take notes.
7.5, I'm pretty sure. Here, give me 1
Oh,
second.
wait.
This is also me saying that some of my bridesmithing stuff came in.
Hell yeah!
Wait, what's everybody's ring size here?
Well, technically brownsmithing for now, but I will eventually make it to bridesmithing.
I don't know
Thank
what
you.
ring size is. This is my first
12,
time
I
ever
think.
hearing
Thank
that.
you
It's been a
to
really long
Spiritual
time since I've
Successor
been
for
sized.
reminding
say,
me that
Lucy?
the term for
Like a
someone who
12.
works with silver is a
You're
brightsmith.
a 12? What is a 12?
Large.
Ig.
I think
Very
I'm.
big.
Hold on.
You know, I suppose intuitively I should have known ring sizes exist, but I never even.
I have one right here that is supposedly a size 7. It's a little bit tight, so probably 7.5.
Yeah, my ring
I don't know for sure.
my ring finger is a size 7, according to this little measurement device.
Could not tell ya.
Or
No
Yeah.
clue.
a 7 and so a 7 on the left hand, 7.5 on the right.
What the?
Yeah, kill.
This is a 7 on the right fits pretty. Assuming that this ring is in fact a 7. I don't know. I got it at Hot Topic.
Listen, I'll be sure. You know that next time I come up to visit, I am bringing these and writing down everybody's ring sizes. I'll create a fucking like Excel spreadsheet with everyone's ring sizes for every finger.
Brooke is the Lord of the Rings.
Nice. Why is Honey Pop 2 being recommended to me on Steam?
Why do you
Because
think?
Robbie fucking bought it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is this game relevant to you? Because you play RPGs. It's a real RPG fans game. Oh no.
Don't talk to me unless you've played this RPG.
I'm sad. This pit crew only has regular eyebrow piercings, no parallel ones. Which I'm getting as soon as I can. As soon as Piercing Shop allows me.
I'm scrolling through the reviews. I came for the titties tonight. That's not TOS.
TOS guys, be careful. Still streaming.
Oh yeah.
Are you winning, son?
I'm not doing too bad on this second run, though this will probably be my last run of the night.
That's fair. I have
So
played
what are
in
we
one
not
player
allowed to say? Was
A lot of things.
was the slavery stuff from before okay?
I think it's okay because we weren't condoning slavery.
Well,
We were just discussing the content of the game that Deb was playing on the stream.
Yeah, like.
One of the reviews for this game is just
Should be
cheaper than
fine.
therapy. 'Somebody with 13.6 hours on record, all caps. God, please help me. I finished this game in one sitting.
Oops, that is not it.
I missed my life.
Time for Plan Intruders on board again.
Oh, venting the place.
Yeah, just venting it all.
It's so fun.
I should have been doing that and that. If I can't breathe on my ship, then neither can you. Oh shoot, they also
Nobody
can't
gets to
mention
breathe.
my med bay. Uh-oh.
That's just review.
We'll be okay. Everything will be okay.
I also love how
Uh,
absolutely
go
fucking
here.
terrifying that would be. Just being locked in the med bay, like, while the rest of the ship is, like, vented. Everybody's asphyxiating. The people in the med bay are just asphyxiating slower because the med bay is patching them up.
We all saw that that night sky background kind of whip for it, huh?
Yeah.
There was a night sky
It
background?
just bugs.
You and you.
Is this the same one?
Except I'm not a coward and I committed to the
Everyone
night sky instead of going for the
survived.
sunset bullshit.
That.
I
Everyone
felt like the
alive.
sunset worked to help balance out like
Oh,
the cool colors of my hair
that was one of the
Okay.
because I don't have
Tougher.
any warm tones.
tougher.
I think I can allow that.
Was it?
Although I
I
was
just,
really
like-
excited to see a cool toned purple. I was over the moon about that.
Yeah!
Kayla,
Love
you have
Dunker
sunflower
Gold.
nipples.
Big fan of Matthew also putting the spooky like shadow overlay over his face.
Oh,
Yeah.
is this for a second pit crew?
Yes.
Okay. I was still stuck on the first one.
We
I was
support
taking
you.
my time! And also I had to make 2 variants.
Call me when the
Let's see if we can get this
Yeah.
Picru chat
I-
to the monstrous size of the.
I played it smart
The
there,
one in
but you guys did
Scootopolis.
get real close.
Nice. Love the clownery.
Listen, people always complain about pit crews not having enough representation, and this one did it.
Or not weapons.
Let's me put on a clown nose.
We need to get some upgrades. Okay, this game is fine. So, the 2 of you go repair that. Okay, that's fine. That's not. You shields are still recharging. Go fix that. Okay, you could. Now we're dead. That miss is gonna hit and we're dead. Okay, we technically still have engines and piloting. We have a 10% chance to evade this. No.
That's good.
She wants to sit in the living room with her and turn on the TV so bad. I think that might be why she tries to lure people to the living room. Is 'cause she
Alrighty.
I'm glad you made the second version, Brooke. I'm so glad.
Alrighty. I'm mute and deafen for a bit to say goodbye to the
Alright.
stream. Alrighty.
Good luck.
Alrighty, thank you for coming. This is a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be playing it again on stream. I feel like it'd be a pretty good stream game to just do. And I want like a continuable series for streams. I think that'd be nice. And this will do. We're probably also going to, at some point, when the new Minecraft update hits, we'll have a Minecraft group. Most of the people in chat today probably going to be on a Minecraft server together, and we're just going to play a bunch. By Wednesday, I'll know next weekend's schedule. I'm probably going to stick to a weekend schedule for now until I have some sort of a job that says otherwise. But yeah. Probably some FTL either Saturday or Sunday, and something else the other day. So yeah, thank you for coming. Hopefully by next time, I'm going to fix a couple of things with the Discord. I'm going to try to get the loyalty system working, because I'd love for you guys to be able to cash in time spent for things like tarot readings or getting me to drink some goddamn water, and some other stuff. And if you have any ideas for stuff I should stream, stuff I should add to my streams, stuff I should add to the Discord, there is a channel in the Discord called, I think it's Content Soup. Just, if you have any suggestions or anything you want to say, go ahead and hop in there. Drop something. I have a Share Your Stuffs channel, so if you have any content of your own that you want people to see, go ahead and drop that in there. I'd love this. I'd love for this to be a platform for other creators to get out there as well. And soon I will have links to my Twitch and my YouTube on my Discord, links to my YouTube on my Twitch, and links to the Discord and Twitch on my YouTube. So, yeah, I'll get those figured out sometime tomorrow. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope to do this again soon. Sorry about the lengthy post-amble end to the stream, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.